Hello, hello, and good evening. How is everyone doing tonight? Tonight I am excited because we are going to be doing a fun fold, which is easy to do, and it is going to be one of those things that you are going to want to make sure you have all the measurements. I'm going to pop them in the description when we're done, but you're definitely going to want to check this one out because it's going to be easy to make with tons and tons of different products, themes. It's just going to be one of your go-tos. Hello there, Lena. How are you? Hello, Sonia. Carissa. Okay, we got some people that are hopping on from Facebook, YouTube. I don't know what the delay is between the two, but looks like I am in the right spot at the right time, and it is Toss Up Tuesday. So I'm coming on a little bit earlier this evening. We have got some people coming over this evening, so I wanted to still be able to do my Tuesday night toss-up. I haven't been live much this week, so I was really looking forward to coming on and creating with all of you. So let's see here. We got Mary. Hello. Yes, you're catching me live. Krista, Gail, Alexina. We got Joy. Marlene, Christine, this is amazing. So whether you are catching me live tonight or whether you're watching the replay, I did post the measurements that you will need to have in a previous post today and last night. I actually posted two different versions because I'm going to make two cards tonight using the same fun fold so that you can see the versatility of this fun fold. On top of the two that I'm making, I have two samples. I did one earlier today, and you will see it later on as a reel so you can see how it is created, and then you can refer back to this one on assembling it. So I think you're going to enjoy those. We are, oh my goodness, what is the day? 25th of February. So 25, I've got 26, 27, 28. Oh my goodness. 3 more days. That's it. 3 more days of celebration, and celebration is over for the year. So just a couple of reminders. There is a ton of fabulous stuff that you can get for free if you hit that $75 mark. So you want to take advantage of that while you can. I'm going to be using a few of the products tonight. And then over the next couple days, I'm going to be highlighting a couple of the things that I've created with the celebration stuff so far, and going live and creating one more thing. So you want to make sure if there's anything that you see that you want to grab those for celebration. And sometimes it's just a great time to stock up on your cardstock, your adhesives. Maybe there's a couple ink pads, refills, that sort of stuff, because it's going to allow you to get some free stuff, which is always amazing, right? Okay, so looks like everybody has found me. We are ready to go here. I am ready to go with all of my pre-cut stuff, and I'm going to officially welcome you to Sue's Paper Creations live here from Victoria, BC. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada, and I am so glad that you guys are joining me. So I'm going to put down to my workspace, and you're going to see a couple samples of what we're going to be making tonight. If you happen to do let me just pop on down here. I want to make sure my lighting is not too bright. Let me just turn the glare. There we go. That's better. If you happen to do I am all crooked here, aren't I? Let's see. That's straight. My mat is straight. The camera is crooked. Let me just get rid of that. Let's get organized. There we go. I want you guys to be able to see everything well. If you happen to do my February card club, which was the Terrific Toadstool, then you are going to be familiar with this because we actually did this quick and simple fold for one of our cards, which Heather, just to let you know, I have got your kit is going in the mail tomorrow for the Terrific Toadstool. And I should let you know, I do have, if you are within Canada, I do have one more kit available for the Terrific Toadstool. I found one that I had put together, and it is still here. So I've got one more for that. Let me show you. So these are the cards that were made during the Terrific Toadstool. And, well, this is the PDF. So I'll just read the measurements out of here because, of course, all of the measurements are in here. So for today's card, this is what the front looks like. It's a simple fun fold. That's why I love it. Things that are simple, but really highlight beautiful designer series paper that we have, and it looks pretty on the inside and the outside. So here is the front of it, and we're going to be using different stuff. There's going to be 2 other versions we're making tonight, but I wanted to show you what the fold was. There's the inside, so you get to see the prettiness from the inside and the outside, which is nice. And then I had to create one with these friendly, crazy seagulls. There is the outside. The inside's my favorite. Are you ready? Here we go. Then these are the guys you don't want to, if you haven't grabbed them already for celebration, you're going to want them, because look at, and there is the inside. Adorable, right? So it's fun because you get to see the prettiness in the inside and the outside. So I love you more than French fries. So sweet. Okay, so that is just another sample. And I will post still photos of those so that you can see them and check them out later with the finished ones from today. Okay? So for today, we're using a couple different bundles. I am going to be doing one card with the Delightful Wishes. I've got everything cut out, and I'm using more of the die cuts for it, but we're going to use one of the greetings here so you guys can think about it. Like, it's going to have wishing on the front, and then do we want to do you a happy birthday, wishing you were here, wishing you all the best, wishing you well. We got to decide what we want to do, right? So we'll be making that choice in a little bit. And then first we are going to create with the beautiful butterflies, and we're going to be doing a little bit of embossing. This is the ones that's going to be purple. We're going to do some purple with the butterflies, and then yellow with the Delightful Wishes flowers. Okay, so this, the reason why I want to use this is if you happen to love this set and you don't have it yet, but you're needing a few things, you could always buy the die separately, which is the beautiful butterfly dies, and then maybe stock up get the papers, some embellishments, some whatever else you have to stock up on, because if you hit the $75 mark, then guess what? You have got the beautiful butterflies. This is one of the celebration items, is this stamp set right now. Okay, just having a look here. Did I order that class? If not, I would like to. You did, Linda. Yes, you ordered that class, and it is on its way to you already. Yeah, so yes, you did. You ordered the Delightful Wishes. You did. Okay, so this is the stamp set that we're going to use. I'm going to pull in the items that we need, and I'm hoping that some of you had the chance to prep and cut some things and are creating along with me. I'm hoping. Okay, let me know if you are. So here we have got these we're going to use for our greeting, and this is what was on in the photo, but we're going to use these pieces for our greeting. We've got some beautiful celebration papers, and we've got some white layers and a beautiful Blackberry Bliss. I'm not going to go over all of the measurements right now because you will be able to find them, and when I do these still photos, I will again write all the measurements for you so that you're going to be able to make this fun fold. So don't worry, you will, all the information will be there for you. Okay, so 4 papers. This is just one side of the Toadstool Garden. Again, this one is using all stuff that is celebration. Okay, so all freebies. So we're going to use some of the Toadstool Garden. We're going to use some of this paper. Oh my goodness, this has been one of the most popular papers. No, that's not the, here it is here. It is called Bloom Impressions, okay? And literally, this is all that I have left of it because it is so pretty, okay? So I was able to just pull out enough to be able to get the pieces that I needed. Okay, so there is the Bloom Impressions paper, and we got another little piece here. We got a little Blackberry Bliss I'm using. We're using some white pieces and a white card base. Okay, are we ready to go? Let's do it. So before we put it together, I'm going to do a little bit of stamping first and get everything that I need stamped, the greetings, all that sort of stuff first, so that then we can just assemble it because we've already done our cutting. Okay, so I got a second pack. Love it. It is beautiful, right? There is no scoring on the card. Yes, I will go over the scoring for the card base when we get there. Don't you worry. Okay, so let me just get my scrap for stamping my feature pieces, and we're gonna start with a little Versamark. Now, okay, don't judge. Look at this Versamark. This just goes to show you that Versamarks, these ink pads, will literally last for 10, 12, no, this one's probably 15 years old. Probably. Is anyone else's like that? Oh my goodness. I do have one that is super like white and new because I do have several of them, but I keep this gummy one. I should have grabbed my white one, would have looked a little better, but I leave this one for when I'm doing faux leather and like full clear coverage with clear embossing. I should really go back and do some of those cool techniques with you guys so that you can learn those, and then you'll see why this old ink pad is like this, but it still keeps going. A little refill and it's good to go. So I'm going to stamp 2 of these butterflies. So cute. So I'm not going to be using that big, huge, gorgeous butterfly. There is a gorgeous, gorgeous butterfly in this bundle. I'm not going to be using that one just because our little feature area on the front of this card is too small to actually be able to do that. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? Okay, let me just see here. I'm going to put something on the inside too. So let me stamp one more. So if you're not sure what you're going to put on your focal point, you know, this, just watching this will kind of give you an idea. You can put your card together and then you can always add to it. Okay, you'll be able to get the gist of it. Now, see, I'm not the only one. You've got one that is 20 years old. Okay, you beat me by a little bit. But did everyone just see what I forgot to do? This is a test. What did I forget, everyone? What did I forget? I forgot something. Let's see how this turns out. I forgot my buddy, right? I forgot my embossing buddy. But I think that this should still be okay. Gotta have your buddy. See, look at, I've got a mark on there. That's okay. It's gonna be all right. And there isn't too much extra powder anywhere. So we're okay. Embossing buddy. I know, right? You forgot to rub on it, my buddy. I know. I know. You definitely good to have a buddy. See, this one's got a couple little marks on there. Okay. I'm lucky that I think, well, the weather's changing here. I just heard someone out working in their garden a second ago, which is crazy. So we don't have a whole lot of static in the air right now. But if we did, then I might have more of an issue. But I think those are going to be okay. So let's give them a heat. Okay? We're going to blast them. Okay, embossing buddy, embossing buddy. You guys are all conditioned to use your buddy, I know. I'm living on the edge. There we go. And then I'm going to do this one. Okay, so there we have got some beautiful butterflies, and this one here is going to go on the inside of the card. What color powder is this? That is a great question. I am using silver embossing powder, so it's got a nice some shine to it, as embossing does. If you have never heat embossed before, it's just magical each and every time. I love it. That's actually the thing that caught my attention many, many years ago. Okay, so the magic of television. And I guess I ended up doing 3 of those ones. Now I should have a little tiny one, which I'm hoping I still have, because that's the one that we got our funny little line across. So I'm just seeing where you are. It must be hiding. Is it hiding underneath here? No. Okay, it must be in the tray, because I did cut one. It might be tucked underneath the next card. No, that's okay. We will figure it out. No worries at all. Okay. I will make it up as I go along. If we have to use the one that's got the little line in it, we can do that. Oh, here it is. It was just trying to fly away. Okay. So I've got, these are going to be my focal points on the front of the card. I'm going to do a little bit of stamping here. And you know what? I think I'm going to use Blackberry Bliss, because I've got that as this right here. You have a magic cup. I do. It's like I need a wand, don't I? I need to do a little wand and then things are pre-done. A magic wand. I'm going to get my Blackberry Bliss because I think that will look better. Let me see. I'm hoping this is still okay. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to do a little Blackberry Bliss. I'm so glad you guys are joining me this evening. And, oh, I just finished cleaning. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness, I swear every single live I do, there's always some gym fur somewhere, right? Okay, so I'm going to stamp a happy birthday on here. This is going to be a birthday card. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue these two pieces together. Okay. Now I did have to see where I put it. I did open up a brand new glue. Oh, sorry, bumped my camera. There we go. Don't need to see my side mess. I think I found it. Or at least one that's newer. Let's see. Do we have glue in this one? It's always the last one that you pick up. Come on. Nope. Okay. Let's see. Where are you? I'm gonna find it as soon as I'm done. In the meantime, we'll open up another one. That's okay. After all, it's not like I'm not going to use it. Okay, so I'm gonna put this onto here, like that. I wanted to have a little bit of the fresh freesia, and I wanted it to have a little bit of color on either side. And then, because we're featuring all things celebration in this card, I'm going to bring in this punch. Does anybody have this one? Or one like this? This is a take your pick, or take your size. It basically, you can punch things that are a 1/2 inch wide, 3/4 of an inch wide, or 1 inch wide. And there's two different, it's hard to see with the glare, but there's two different edges on here. I think I'm going to go with this edge. And this is why I wanted to glue these together first. I'm going to put it in all the way. And I'm going to push it. Okay, and then see the pretty edging that we've got on there. I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to pop it in. So this is a freebie in the celebration for 75 bucks. And like these are, can't remember the cost of these guys. They're 30 at least. Yeah, so it's nice because you could either have like a ticketed edge or more of a little fine scalloped edge, and then you can use it for all different widths. Okay, so there is our greeting. That is done. And now we're going to get to our actual fun fold. Okay, all right, is everyone ready? Here we go. So the card base is 6 inches by 5.5. Okay, I want you to pop it in there and you score it at 4.25. So if you followed my measurements here and you did 6 by 5.5, we want the height, of course, to be 5.5 for a regular card, but you need to pop it in and you need to score it at 4.25, which is our regular width for a card, right? So you can go ahead and score away. I will give you a second while you do that. And then I'm going to take this and just fold it over. I know it seems tricky, but that is our card base right there. Simple, right? I told you we were keeping it simple tonight with a simple fun fold. Okay. Okay, perfect. All right, so next we're going to take some pieces and we're going to start on the inside. I like to work inside out for cards that are going to be kind of overlapping like this, because then I can get my alignment and placement a little bit easier, as you'll see in a second. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this, and this piece was 4 by 5.25, and this is going to line the whole inside of your card. And this is also the piece of paper that you end up seeing from the outside as well. Okay, so we're going to pop it in just like that. So in the month of February, not only did we do, I mean, this was a quick and easy fun fold that we did, but then we also did the a shadow box as well. So I do have in the link that is, let's see here, I want this side. I'm going to put a little piece on here, and this is 1.5 by 5 1/4. Okay, but I did put a link in the description of the video, and on there I do have full PDFs like you did see there, about 6 pages for a card club, and they have extra photos and stuff on the back, last page for visuals, and they are very, very detailed for you. And then they do come with a 2-hour full instructional video, which is super easy to follow. So if you end up wanting to do the Terrific Toadstool or the Cake Celebration, are the two that I have, and I will be adding once after March the 10th, I'll be adding the Delightful Wishes on there too. But if you wanted to grab the PDF, and it doesn't matter where you live, it's open to everyone. There is a PDF/video store. So the nice thing is just you not only get the PDF, but you get the full instructional video, which is like you get to create with me, which is fun. Okay, so if you're creating along with me, you've got your liner in and you have your piece on the front. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we are going to take, there is two different sizes of white. One of them is just 1/4 of an inch smaller in size. Let's see here. I think this one's 4 by 2 3/4, and this one is 3 3/4 by 2 1/2. Okay, we want to take the larger one is what we're going to be using. I'm going to bring in my little cutter. Look at that. I had my embossing buddy right there. Just didn't get used. Okay, and we're going to cut at 3/4 of an inch, and then 3/4 of an inch. Okay, just like that. So that's what we're going to need. This paper is so pretty. So pretty. I was taking a little bit of a poll to see who was the purple fans, because this card is all purples, and then whose favorite was yellow. And it looked like, last time I checked, that the yellow was winning, but we will see. You'll have to see what it all looks like done, and then you may be re-voting. Okay, so I'm just spreading these out just like that, just for a fun little backdrop. Just like, remember the card that we did just the other day, and it had 5 it might have been 3/4 inch strips too. I think it is. Yeah, 5 3/4 inch strips, but they were full backdrops, and how beautiful they looked. Now I do need, what am I missing? My ribbon. Let's see here. Okay, so we got to put a little bit of pretty ribbon on here too. And again, there was I mean, a purple theme. It was like a purple theme on Celebration this year, because we had our Fresh Freesia ribbon as a little freebie. We had our sequins, which I'm going to use as well. There's a lot of purples in the Toadstool Garden papers, and then also in this Bloom Impressions paper, there was a couple of them that had beautiful purples in it. So if you're a purple fan, there's a lot of purple going on. Okay, for spring, which is nice. Now, let's see if I had enough Can I do it? Look at that. Fabulous. We got a bow. Okay. I do need to just pull this one back a bit, I think. And I need my good ribbon scissors to trim that because it is a fine, slippery ribbon, but it is fabulous because it makes beautiful bows that it doesn't matter if they get squished or not in your envelopes. They're pretty, and they make nice tight bows, and they're not too bulky, so they flatten down. So you probably won't have to pay for extra postage, which we like, right? Okay. So I'm going to do a little happy birthday on there. I think, or do I want to do it down a little bit? I want to be able to see that greeting. So I'm going to do it maybe right there, and I'm going to add a little bit of dimension. Yes, this is for purples. Clearly, I haven't voted for purple yet. Well, we will see. See who the winner ends up being. I still got one more to put together. You may be changing your color tune. Okay. That looks quite pretty though, doesn't it? Okay, so now that we've got these pieces together, I am going to pop them out a little bit onto our Blackberry Bliss. Okay, I think that's why I love this specific sheet in these papers, because it's got the Petunia Pop, it's got the Blackberry Bliss, it's got your Freesia, it's got all the purples and all the shades. And it's just so beautiful for some spring cards. Okay. So there we have got, look at how pretty that is. We don't even have the butterflies on there yet. Yes, I will definitely be posting all of the measurements. In fact, Linda or anyone else that's just hopping on, you didn't know that I was going live today. I meant to do purple. Maybe, you know what? I'm gonna put that on the top instead. There's no rules. We can put it on the top. But there is in the description, or sorry, not the description, previously posted. It was probably at around noon today. I posted 2 photos, and it had all the measurements for the cards that you needed in both the purples and the Delightful Florals, which has all that beautiful yellow in it that I'm going to be using next. So you will find it there, and then I'll add them to the description as well. Okay, so it'll be easy to find. So look at how pretty that looks on the inside. With the piece that's in the center, this is the smaller of the two. It's 2.5 by 3 3/4. As long as you focus on popping it right in the center, you are good. You do not have to worry. Okay, and then this piece here goes right over top. Isn't that pretty? Like that. And well, you'll see when I open it up once it's all glued. And then the other piece is hidden in behind. Okay, we haven't even got our butterflies on here yet, and it looks stunning. So for measurements, what I would recommend, and this is another reason why I love to glue this down. And Eva, I know this is like squirrel right now, but I just saw you come in. Hello. Question for you is, I had many embossing folders, and I think I mailed one out for you, but there was one off to the side, and I want to make sure that you actually got the embossing folder. So I don't know if you are home yet or not, but when you get home, give me a little yes, I got it, or no, I haven't, and if not, I will pop one in. Okay, so I like to use liquid glue Sorry about that, but I like to make sure that everyone gets their little prizes I give out. And I like to make sure that it doesn't get where I don't want it. So when it comes to putting on a piece like this, I know I have to keep it close to the edge. I don't want it too close because I don't want it to seep over the edge, but I know it's going to be the height of this piece and then a little bit more. So if I keep it within there, then it should be perfect. And then I can just put this onto the front. We are all purples here, aren't we? So pretty. Okay. Now I have to make sure that's, I gotta take, that's crooked. You guys didn't tell me this is crooked. I need to move it down this way a little bit. Okay, I can't have things crooked. You need to tell me. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, so now, tack that there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna add some of these beautiful butterflies on here. And they're just going to add to the prettiness. What I would like to do is I would also like to add some sparkle to it. So I'm gonna grab my Wink of Stella, and I wanted to do something that was neutral. That's why I went with the silver. I thought the silver would be a nice little complementary, but neutral. It adds some shine to the card, but I didn't want to pull out any other colors because I don't want to take away from our beautiful purple. So what I've decided is I'm adding some Wink of Stella so that they are going to be not only embossed, but can you see the sparkle? I can see it. It's hard to see unless, of course, it's in person, but there is a douse of sparkle in there as well. So I kind of kept it definitely more neutral because we want it to just be purple, right? And I might add this. I gotta watch when it opens. Yeah, that should be fine. I might add this one down here. It'll kind of help with the bow. I gotta figure that out. And then I'm gonna put one more up here. Okay. All right, so let's pop these on. And I'm gonna do one here, like that. Maybe I'll put it hanging over it like that. Okay, and then maybe, let's see. Just gotta see where I want these to go. I kind of like the little one down here somewhere. Or do I want the big one? Maybe if I bring this one up under here. That's quite pretty, isn't it? Okay, I'm gonna go big one down there. And then the little one's gonna go up, fluttering about up here. Okay, so let's do that one there. And then we will do, we got one on the inside, and I'm gonna add some Wink of Stella to that one too. But I'm gonna put this one, tuck it right here, like that. Okay, so that will all move together. Let's add a little sparkle in here. And we got a little bit of purple. Love it. Okay. What do we think so far? Pretty? Okay. Now let me just see. I have got my sequins. Here they are. I had a sheet that had a little bit of everything left on it, but this is the one that I've got right here. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just use these colors. But there was 4 different kind of purpley tones. I'm going to use just these clear ones, and it will just add just a little bit more to it. Team Purple is liking this, eh? Okay, let's do one here. The nice thing is, what I like about this card layout, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you can put one here. You know what? You can never put too many sequins, and they're very subtle. I'm stopping there. 1, 2, 3. Yep, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So you can see the sparkle on the inside, and you can see it on the outside, which is kind of nice. Oh, I think I need one more right here. And that way you see 2, 1, 2, 3 on the inside. I think so. Yeah. So there is our purple. Okay. There's the purple card. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go team yellow. Team yellow next. Are we ready? Okay. There's purple. And then you're going to have to tell me what you think at the end between the yellow and the purple. Okay. I'm bringing in team yellow pieces. So if you have not, if you're still in the midst of creating and stuff, do not worry. You can take your time because, of course, we're going to be making another one here. And then I think that there's a few of you that are going to be making even more of these, right? Maybe put the leftover butterfly on the inside, on the left panel, on the raspberry here. That is a good idea. Or even, here it is here, you could also put it on the back. I don't know if you are ones to sign your names to the back, but you could sign your name underneath here, and you could also put it on the back. You could also put it on the envelope. Definitely some good ideas for that last envelope, because you don't want a poor butterfly to get lost in the craft room, right? Never to be seen again, because we know what happens, right? Until you clean your craft room, of course. And then the treasures that you find. Okay, so for this one, I am also not only going to do different color, but I'm going to do it in a different direction. And I want you to be able to see the difference in the directions. Okay, so this is the Floral Delight paper, and it is gorgeous. I love this paper. I'm going to add this piece here, a little neutral. Okay. And we're going to put a little neutral piece on here. Love it. Okay. So there is our 2 pieces so far. Okay. Now, for this one, we're going to bring in some espresso. It's not going to be pretty. It's going to be make this yellow just pop. It's going to look amazing. And we have got some little tiny flowers that I'm going to use instead of butterflies on this one. I just cut some of these images directly out of the Floral Delight pattern paper, or as we call it, designer series paper. Okay, so we're going to start with stamping. This is going to be the inside. And do you know what I think I'm going to do? I think we've got an extra, let's see here. I'm going to go 1, 2, and 3. I think I'm going to use these little tiny ones, and I'm going to put them on the inside of the card. That's I think what I'm going to do. So that's how I'm going to decorate that up, but I need to do some stamping. So you guys had a few minutes to think about it. We got to decide what we're going to, what occasion we're going to make this card for. If we're going to do wishing you a happy birthday, you all the best, you were here, lots of love, or wishing you well. What are our thoughts? I mean, we use the most out of birthdays. So I will definitely use it if it is a birthday. But you know what? I've got a few people that I would love to put the wishing you were here, because they're not in town. So I think I'm going to go with that one for this one, because I think that they would definitely appreciate this card. So we're going to go with wishing you were here. Okay, and wishing you well, wishing you well, you well, all the best, gorgeous. Oh, see, I picked one that, well, that was not even voted for there, hey? I know, I didn't even give you the chance. Okay, let's see, I gotta take these glasses off. Oh my goodness. The glasses are a good thing, but not a good thing sometimes. Okay. Okay, we nailed that. Whew. Always good to stamp before you attach it to your card, right? I'm going to tuck one of these little flowers. And in the stamp set, you can stamp all these little flowers too. There's one that stamps these little guys. And you can do the two-tone, but I just wanted to, I had these sheets of paper left over as I was prepping for my club class. And see, this is what it's come from, is this beautiful paper here. So that's why there's like a little, I love it, I like a hue of blue around the flowers, because the background is a gorgeous pool party color. So it just, they look so pretty when they're cut out because they have that little halo of blue on them. You do have to cut them. I like to prefer to it more like a fancy cut than a fussy cut, right? Okay, I got to decide where I want this one. Do I want it up here, or do I want it kind of side by side? I think I'm going to go up this way. I'm going to go right here. I think that's pretty. Okay, so that's going to be the inside of the card. Now I'm going to trim this up so it's flush. Now anything on the inside, we're not going to pop it, because if we were to do that, then our card isn't going to lay flat, right? Okay. So there's that. And again, am I straight? Looking straight? That looks pretty good. Look, that looks pretty already. I don't know. Team yellow. Okay. Now we're going to take this piece and we're going to cut this into 3 strips, 3/4 of an inch. 1, 2, and 3. Now, for those of you that have been wondering what I am going to be using for April for Card Club, I am going to be using, it is not, it doesn't actually come out until March the 3rd. So if you are Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, whether you are just a hobby demo, getting a good old discount, or someone that runs classes, you will know which one I'm using. It is beautiful. I love all the papers. I do have them all beside me here, so if you want to see what they look like, I will show them as soon as I'm done making the cards, so you know what is going to be coming up. I will be putting out registration in probably, I'm hoping to have it done by tomorrow night. I'm going to get emotional here, you guys. So, I was going to try not to do this tonight, but we had, for those of you who may have seen it, I did post, and I would like to take a moment as I'm putting these together here to thank all of you so much for all of the messages that you guys sent, personal messages, your posts on Facebook regarding the passing of my mother-in-law a couple days ago. So I want to thank you for that. It meant so much, and I have read through some of them. I had to kind of take a little bit of a break because it was hard to read through some of them, but because you guys are just so amazing and always there. So I just want to say thank you. Okay. So hence I will be working, I'm back in my craft room and just kind of enjoying it. And I will be putting together the cards for Card Club in April over the next couple evenings. Okay. So hugs back to all of you who sent me all those hugs, okay? Now, I need to get some ribbon, and I know I wanted to use blue, just to bring that blue out. So let me see, I've got it here. And here we go. I'm going to add it around here. So I'm going to add a little bit of blue. And you know what though? What I'm going to do different with this one is I am going to just wrap it and tape it, because I'm going to be putting on a little greeting and some flowers, and I don't want it to take up too much space. So I'm going to just go there like this. Yeah. Oh. Thank you guys. I'm just reading some of your comments now. I gotta stop for a minute. I will read through them after so I can get through finishing these beautiful cards. Okay. But thank you. Okay. So this is going to go over top of there like that. And look at the yellow. It's not all yellow, like the other one is definitely all purple. But this one has got some beautiful, once we get our yellow flowers on there, it'll be a little bit more yellow. Okay. There we go. And then that is going to go over top. So this is going in the opposite direction. I know it's going to be hard, right? Hard to pick between the yellow and the purple. Let's add this on. And again, for reference, I am just using the width of this piece. I'm keeping it a little bit off the edge and adding my glue there. And this is going to go right over top. Just center it and you're good. I'm going to bring out some of our little golden butter, our little golden mini bees. So that might just pull you over to the yellow side. It's going to be super cute. Thank you, everybody. Okay, so this is going to go onto here. And I have got the opposite piece of it, which is right here. This is going to go over top, and it's going to be white. I'm just looking for, there's my take my pick tool. The reason why I didn't pop it out yet is because there is, I have to get this ready to go. There is the tiniest, and I mean tiniest, little dot for the wishing. So my recommendation is, look at how tiny that is. See that? Is when you're doing the card, like I actually kept it in the die so that there was no chance of me losing it. Now I got it upside down, mind you. Hold on. Upside down. There we go. Put it into position. Okay. So see that? There's our little dot. Our little tiny dot right there. Okay. And then now I will take out the greeting. And I could use the adhesive back strips or our pieces of adhesive sticker like sheets, but I didn't think of that at the time. That's okay. Take a minute. I'll add some glue. I could also use a sponge, which would make it really easy on a silicone mat, but of course I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to roll the dice here with a brand new, this is a disaster waiting to happen, a brand new bottle of Tombow, which makes it harder to control, right? And a super fine die. Yeah, wish me luck. Okay. I think I did it. Oh my goodness, right? Oh, okay. Oh, there's another dot. There is another dot. It's got to be in the die still. I'm hoping. Oh, it is. I see it. There's another dot. Oh my goodness. I almost forgot about this one. Okay. There. That's way too much glue. Try and take some of it off. It's okay. Good thing it dries clear. And here is our other dot. Right there. See that? Pick it up. Put it down. Ooh, that was pretty smooth. Okay. Move it around. Gotta love, I tell you, it's like an extra little mini hand there. Okay, so there is our wishing, which is going across. Isn't that pretty? I love it because there's so many different greetings with it, right? And then we have got our flowers. So I'm going to put down this piece first. And then, I mean, your other options might be, maybe you like the seagull one or the toadstool one better. I didn't give you that option to vote on. Okay, I'm going to put this across here though. Like that. And then let's do one here. And I'm going to put the wishing right over top. Okay, that's going to go, yeah, that's going to go down there. These are so pretty. And see the little tiny bit of blue that just kind of halos everything? It brings out, do I want it this way with the leaf? No, I want it this way. It brings out the blue in the ribbon too. And then this one, I can put right there, I think. So it does cover up some of the ribbon, but I want them kind of layered up like that. And then we're going to put our wishing across there. And I'm going to need my little tiny dimensionals. I think I just got my black ones here, which will be fine. Let's see. So this end is going to go over top. I want that to be flat, but I want to add a little bit. Hopefully that'll fit. Yes, it does. I want to add a little bit of dimension on the other end because I want the greeting to be level. Okay, I think everywhere else is good. Again, new bottle of glue. Whew. Let's see. It's going to be a sticky finger situation. I'd rather that than a mess on my card. Right? Sacrifices that we make. Sticky fingers. Okay. So then this can go across like that. And you can just glue on top of those flowers. Isn't that pretty? And then we're going to bring in some dimensionals. So for this, or actually, sorry, not dimensionals. We're going to bring in some bees. Does it dry clear? Yes, it does. This glue is awesome. It dries clear. So I'm going to do a few bees. They're going to be buzzing around. We're going to do 1, 2, and I want one kind of up here. 3. We're going to do 3. I think it'd be kind of carried away. Like there's a beehive around if we did 5, especially for these little guys. So we will do just 3, but we're going to put 1 there. Aren't they sweet? And we're going to put 1 up here, like it's buzzing by, like that. And again, it'll dry clear. And then I'll put 1 this direction, like that. Okay. Okay. All right. There we have it. Different directions with the little bees. Aren't they cute? Okay. So here is outside. Okay. Outside. Here is the inside. Now I almost want one down here. So you see a bee in the corner when it opens, but we'll see. Maybe not. All right. So there is our yellow. Yellow's lovely too. I know. And then here is our purple. Now, this one gets extra points because these are all celebration stuff. This is a stamp set you can get for free. 2 different types of paper you can get. The ribbon and the embellishments are all part of celebration. So that one gets some bonus points for sure. Okay. And then I will bring in our friendly seagull. Okay. Yes, you can mail these. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so there's that one. These are all the exact same fun fold, right? And I'll post some still photos. And it all started, I like to know this is just a standard size when it's done. It is 5.5 by 4 1/4. So standard size. Yeah. And then because it's Tuesday night toss up, I always start with some inspiration, or I take a card and I toss it up, right? So that's what Tuesday is all about. Taking some inspiration from somewhere, tossing it up with different products to get a different look. So here's our original card, which was from last month or earlier in the month card club with the terrific toadstool. Okay, and then these are the other versions. That's what we tossed it up. I will be making the seagulls too. I know, right? So when I get off, I will, like I said, there is a visual of the papers for these two, for these two already on my Facebook page. I will add into those posts the finished photos, and then I'll post finished photos of them all with the measurements. Okay, definitely try it out because it's an easy one, right? It's easy, but look at all the different looks. But I wanted to take the time to make it the other direction just so that you could see what that looks like too, because it does. It looks like a totally different card when it is in the other direction. But some stamps and things, they just go better in a different direction. And when I had the wishing, I was trying to put it the other way and it wasn't working. So I thought, what happens if I just rotate the card? And oh my goodness, light bulb, there we have it. Okay, so try it in different directions as well. But there is your fun fold for tonight. Okay, so what do we think? Are we still team purple or have we switched to team yellow? You guys will have to let me know. Okay, now as for next month, I will show you the products that I will be using for Card Club. Also keep in mind that I will be, Card Club is closed for the month of March. I'm going to see if I end up, once I get everything sent off, if I end up with a couple extra kits, I will let you know. I do, like I said, I do have one kit left over for the terrific toadstools. You have to private message me. I no longer have a link open for it, but it is $45. You get the PDF, you get the video, you get all the pieces to make the 7 cards, and you get $25 worth of product. So you get a full ribbon, you get butterflies, you get 12 6x6 sheets of the toadstool garden. And it includes your shipping as well, okay? If you just want one of the PDFs with a 2-hour full instructional video, they break it down, and like I said, you can use the folds and the layouts for other things, but it definitely breaks it down what you need and all of the measurements, what I used, but you can substitute for whatever you want. Okay, so those are in the PDF store, which is in the link. All right, okay, for next month, this is, you may have seen this if you saw me the other day when I went live, but this is a sneak peek. Okay, sneak peek for products that are being released on March the 4th. I do have the embellishments now, so this is why I can now do some creating for the class. I will open up registration tomorrow evening, okay, because I am back to work tomorrow, so I'll open up tomorrow evening, and products will go live on March the 3rd. So I can't get things ahead of time, but if you're a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, hobby, whatever, or business, and you want to be able to do the class, you'll be able to get at least the bundle ahead of time. I will have an option to add the bundle in, which these sort of things go quickly. So it's kind of nice if you put in the registration and I can grab it for you, okay? But these are the gorgeous dies. They are like standalone. I love all the different texture in here, and I can't wait to start cutting them out. They're going to be stunning, okay? And then it is all about the textures. Look at these. These are gorgeous stamped. I have seen them. And then you've got some great greetings other than your regular ones. Like, I love the "You are seriously the best." Thank you, you can always use. And then a little note of appreciation is a nice one. It's got some beautiful textured like stamps that look really pretty when they are stamped. We have got some matte, beautiful white, black, beige, and then pecan pie. This is the embellishment. And then this ribbon, I haven't opened it yet. And I'm terrible for just ripping off the edges, but this here, see the texture in there? It's all about texture. It's all about the texture. Okay. And then as for the papers, I couldn't decide. This is a big suite that's coming out. I couldn't decide, so you're getting both. That's just the way it is. You get both. So you will have kind of more texture like this. Okay, and then this is another one of the textures. Like, look at this. It's just so pretty. So you'll get a 6 by 12 of all the different papers. Okay. Gorgeous, right? And then there is, this is why I couldn't decide, and you'll see why. Not only is there kind of these gorgeous neutral textures, like I would love something in my living room with these textures in them. But there's also gorgeous black and white. That's why I couldn't decide. So when we make the cards, the layouts will have, of course, 2 of 3 of the cards. So I may switch it up so that you make one of the cards in the version or the layout in black and white and one in the more gorgeous neutral, right? Because like they're so pretty. Okay, so these are all of the different ones. Okay, so that is, I know, beautiful, right? So I will open up, like I said, registration's not open right now. Sorry for the delay. As some of you know, we've been dealing with a couple things here, but I will, I can't wait to start creating a little bit later tonight, and you'll start seeing like card 1, card 2, and as soon as I get that first card made, I'll do the registration for it. Okay. All right, everyone. So keep in mind, celebration, 3 more days. That's it. 3 more days. So if there's stuff that you want to get for celebration, stock up on all your other good stuff, all your basics, and earn something for free. That's all I can say. If there's still lots of stuff that you want, I mean, all of you, a lot of you on here already get all your stuff at a discount. And why not, right? Why pay for $206 worth of stuff, which is the celebration deal? Why pay that plus shipping and taxes when you can get all of that stuff for $135 and just pay some tax? No shipping costs, right? And then get a discount from that point on. You get to join Stamp It Canadian team, and we are a fun group. We really are. We have a lot of fun, and we would love to have you join us. So if you want to do that, you got 3 days left to get the deal and get that extra $42 worth of stuff. Or if you choose and you don't have markers yet, you can get 2 full sets of Stampin' Write markers and a gorgeous stamp set instead of those extra $42 worth of stuff. Okay, so that link with all the description and everything is also in that everything current link that I've got in the description. All right. Okay, everyone. Thinking of you and your family. Thank you, gal. Thank you. Like I said, thank you guys so much. You guys mean so much, and I really appreciate all of the beautiful messages and comments, and I take them to heart, and I thank you and I appreciate you. So have a great evening, everyone, and I will see you back. See here, I have to work the next couple days. It's in the way. I will see you back on Friday, and we will create again. You're going to see some reels in the next couple days, and there will be one making this little beauty here. And I may pop on. I might fit in an extra live just because I've missed you guys. All right. Take care, everyone. And until next time, happy stamping. Bye.